Hey there, and welcome to your end of week show for all things gaming news. I'm your host, Lucky TZP, and this is GNN. Okay, so kicking it off, we're going to start talking about Deathloop. Now, Deathloop has been delayed to September 14th, 2021, so it's still coming out this year, just a bit later. Of course, they're delaying it for the obvious reasons. They want to improve the game, make it as quality as it can possibly be, and also, working in a pandemic isn't easy. I think Deathloop's shaping up to be a really interesting title, and I'm excited to see more of it. Capcom showed off more of Street Fighter V in their spring update, and it added a whole bunch of new stuff. The first thing they announced was Oro coming back all the way from Street Fighter 3. He's been in a few cutscenes for the other characters, like here he is hanging out, and here he is with Dalzim, but it's really exciting to see him as an actual character in the game. Also, instead of one hand being sealed or tied behind his back, he's now holding his pet turtle, so he still can only use one arm, but this time, that's why he can't use it. They also announced that Rose is coming to Street Fighter V on April 19th. Rose has a cool mechanic where she uses tarot cards to buff or debuff her opponents. They show off a few screenshots of it. It looks like a really interesting mechanic. The final thing they showed off was a new secret character coming to the game in the form of Akira Kazama. Akira's from the Rival Schools series, which is a beat-em-up also developed by Capcom. It's cool, her older brother actually makes an appearance in the form of one of her V-triggers. There were also some other minor announcements like brand new clothing options for Vega, Seth, and Jiri, as well as the overall roadmap. Here it is on screen right now. We got a brand new release date for Neo, The World Ends With You. It's coming out on July 27th, and it's launching for the Nintendo Switch, the PS4, and on PC exclusively on the Epic Games Store. Now this next story is actually really funny. Nintendo basically took Mario and just whoop, and then picked up. Nintendo has announced Pac-Man 99 as a brand new exclusive for Nintendo Switch, and it's basically exactly the same thing they've done for Battle Royales in the past. It's just Tetris 99, but now with a Pac-Man skin, I guess. This is essentially the game that's replacing Super Mario 35. In fact, Nintendo released a trailer showcasing all the things Nintendo Switch Online had to offer, with Mario 35 being one of them. And then the following week, released another trailer, just instead of Mario 35, Pac-Man 99 was there. I just think it's so funny that Nintendo, literally not even a week apart, just swapped out the two trailers. Speaking of Nintendo, Video Games Chronicle posted an article saying that Nintendo will focus on more original game series in the future. This information comes to us via an interview in Japanese magazine Nikkei. We could see Nintendo kind of starting to do that with the release of ARMS, a brand new IP, as well as Splatoon. Obviously, Splatoon was way more accessible than ARMS currently is, but it's interesting to see what new ideas Nintendo has. I mean, hell, I kind of loved ARMS. I thought it was really, really fun. Coming off that last story with Nintendo making new IPs, it looks like PlayStation has the opposite problem. Jason Schreier of Bloomberg reported that basically Sony's kind of avoiding risks with the PS5 generation. According to Bloomberg, it looks like Sony's prioritizing bigger blockbuster games rather than the small games like Astro's Playroom and Ape Escape. He even reported that Sony's Bend Studio, the people behind Days Gone, have been helping Naughty Dog in the form of a supporting role and feared becoming Naughty Dog North. He also reported that a remake of The Last of Us is in the works, which is just wild to me. I mean, the game just kind of came out. It's a pretty recent title. It's not like a PS2 or a PS1 title. So a full-blown remake just doesn't really make sense to me. In fact, it even got kind of remastered on the PS4. I'm really curious to see how this story develops. I mean, we kind of already saw this happening when Sony was kind of winding down production at Japan Studios, and they're the people who made Ape Escape and Gravity Rush. I'm just really hoping they don't focus entirely on blockbuster games. We're gonna end the show off today with some good news. E3 is back in a digital form this year, and it's taking place on June 12th through the 15th. What actually makes this announcement exciting are the partners that are going to be presenting during the event. We got Nintendo, we got Xbox, Capcom, Konami, Ubisoft, Take-Two, Warner Brothers Games, and a whole bunch more. And with all of that out of the way, now we're at my favorite part of the show, which is the games that released this week. Oddworld Soulstorm, Outriders, Pac-Man 99, And that's actually going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and now that you're all caught up, make sure you click the like button and subscribe to the channel while you're down there. And I'll catch you guys next Sunday.